We welcome you to DreamSpeakers, the nation's only Aboriginal arts festival of its kind. The festival begins on May 31st to June 2nd with video workshops at Lister Hall and public film screenings at the Princess Theatre. Then, make plans to join us at the Butterdome on June 3rd and 4th for the art and spirit of Aboriginal performers from Canada, the U.S., New Zealand, and South America. Come help us welcome Buffy St. Marie, Tantu Cardinal, and John Kim Bell to Edmonton, the festival city. For more information, call 439-3456.
Louis Riel said, "My people will sleep for 100 years, and it will be the artists who awaken them and give them their strength." Not sure that those were the exact words, but it's very close.
I met him on the powwow trail. He was a singer and I was a dancer. To the heartbeat drum, well, whoa. Long summer nights, falling in love. Don't ever wanna part, don't ever wanna say goodbye.
I'm making an album right now of all the songs that I do in concert, you know, classics like Until It's Time for You to Go and Universal Soldier, and Now That the Buffalo's Gone and Star Walker and things like that, all together, because I've never done that. And in addition, there are two songs, one's called Dance Me Around, the other one's called Darling Don't Cry. Now, Darling Don't Cry, those two songs are new. Darling Don't Cry is based on a song that was written by Edmund Bull. And I wrote a bunch of words, and I flew up to Saskatchewan, about 12 days ago, and recorded Red Bull into this record. So it should be out in August, and I'm very excited about it. Dang, it sounds good. It sounds like a hit to me. As a creative artist, I'm trying to let Native people know, in particular, Native people, because it's my relatives, but also alternative people, artists, women, people who are at home, elderly people. Don't be afraid of computers, man. This is really cool. A computer is just an incredibly wonderful device, and a Macintosh is so easy to use. I really recommend it. In the Native community, Native communities throughout the world, thanks, the artist is not taken out of the community. See, that's why a film festival like this is kind of interesting, because many of us, even if we're, you know, winning Oscars and things like that, we still live in the community. We live in our own communities, our home communities, which you refer to, and to other Native communities throughout the world. So we bring a double point of view, or a, you know, a multifaceted point of view for you to look at.
So we're talking about what have you been up to? Oh, I got me a good job now. Oh, you have a job, huh? Oh, what do you do? I park cars at powwow. Oh, you park cars at powwows. I can tell what kind of dancer comes to a powwow by the way he drives. Oh, really? Take for instance, the straight dancer. Oh yeah, the southern straight dancers. They can drive again. They look straight ahead, just like this. You go like this, you go. Then they look one way. Then they look the other way. Then they look straight ahead again. That's how they drive. Now, you know the, let's see, the traditional dancer? Oh yeah, the traditional dancers. They come driving in, they go just like this. You go like this, you go. And then, you know fancy dancer? Oh yeah, the fancy dancers. They come driving in real fast. They go shoo. Then they go shoo. Then they turn donut in parking lot. They come to fast stop. And that's where they stay.
A lot of my inspiration comes from other people. Just watching other people, seeing what they do. I like to watch people.
And I understand you started way back, and when you were 2 years old, performing.
Yeah, I was on stage at 2, dancing.
How did you make the switch from dancing to working with these characters?
Well, no, she's talking to me. Oh, yeah. Well, when we went into we were on a Spirit of 76 show, which was puppeteering, body puppets, and magic. And since I was Native and I danced, they put a Native spot in there too, so that was nice. But that's where I started with the puppets. Yeah, my marionettes. I started using those when I was doing dance shows. It was just myself. I had my music on tape and I would dance to all the songs and talk about the dances I was doing, talk about the songs. So people started saying we could get 10 Indians for what you're charging. So that's what they got. I made 10 Indians and I was able to continue performing. As far as I know, I'm the only professional Native American ventriloquist. I have met other ventriloquists, but they were not professional.
Hey, I don't make no noise. No wonder the lights don't go out at home. Yeah. Now just stop. That makes noise. Will you stop? Just fold your arms, huh? Fold your arms like this. No, no, no. Not like that. Take a look out in the audience. Some of those people are folding their arms. Hey, what? That man? Yeah. He looked like he hugged himself. Yeah, see? So oh, look at that. What? That little girl? Yeah. She looked like she hugged herself too. Okay, so do like she is. Hug yourself, huh? Hug yourself. I want to hug the little girl. Now, will you stop? I think she want to hug me too.
We're pleased to be able to welcome people from all over the world. And this year we have guests from the South Pacific, from Aotearoa, New Zealand. We have guests from South America, from the Andean region of South America, from the high Arctic, from across the US and Canada.
Would you please welcome from New Zealand, Jan Cording, Na Iwi, Ty Royal, and Marie Sheehan. Would you please come on,
It's taken a long time. I mean, I've been doing music I've been recording for about 3.5 years, and even though that's quite a short amount of time, it still feels a long time. But now I'm at a stage where I am being recognised in my own country, and a lot of my songs are going top 20, so I feel really good about that.
Wow. One of the songs that I liked was the one that's in your Maori language, and I understand you're working with the preservation of the Maori language. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yes, this year is Year of Māori Language in Aotearoa, and I've written a song called Past the Present in my native language. It's Hei Konei Te Wao Mua, and I'm touring New Zealand at presently, after I come back from Canada, to promote Māori language and try and pass it on to the young people through my music.
How important is it do you think, for young people to know their language?
I think it's very important. I think it gives you an understanding of where you come from and your culture. For me personally, I'm not fluent, and it's something that I am working towards, and it's very important for me. So I try and pass that message on. Of course, all the music I write is very personal. So when I was 15, I went back to my marae, which is similar to reserve, and I met a lot of my family. We call them whānau, and it was important for me to know where my tūranga waiwai was, which is my standing place, and where my culture stemmed from, and who I was, my identity. I think it's important, and it covers not just Māori people. I think it covers all Indigenous people, and I think it's an important message. I feel that, yes, as a Māori woman, as an Indigenous woman, if I can get to the top, and I can open those doors for all my other people to come through, then that's one of my aims and one of my focuses. I want to bring those young people up. I want to be able to open the doors for them. So in some ways, yes, I am a role